You know, a good friend of mine, Danny, from Norway, and his wife, Chris, came over at Christmas to help us with our Let It Be Christmas program. And Vince and Greg, who are avid mountain bikers, wanted to take him mountain biking and invited me to go too. And Vince kind of warned us that the trail is a little technical, he said. Which I wasn't sure what that meant, but Danny and I both did okay most all the way until the last hill. And the last hill was a steep drop that turned left on the way down, only it didn't bank left. It kind of just went flat or even leaned outside left. And the technical part is that if you didn't make the turn, you would hit a tree. So I watched Danny go first, and he tried to go slow and put his brakes on, and I noticed that because he put his brakes on, his back tire slid him toward the tree, and he just barely missed. So I reasoned, technical, I will not put my brakes on. That way I won't slide into the tree, and with my speed, I'll just be able to turn and miss the tree. And I discovered the technical part is that tree is very well rooted in the ground. As my shoulder slammed into the tree full speed, I wiped out into the briar patch. It hurt. But I got up and brushed it off, no big deal, and rode on. Now, later that morning, because it was a early morning before work, I was in the break room getting coffee, and John Evans, one of our staff members, came in and gives me a surprise bear hug. And I yelled and pushed him away. And he reacted like, what the? And I had to explain to him, I'm sorry, I'm wounded. You can't see it, but I have a wounded shoulder and all these briar patch things in me. And then he realized, oh, okay, it's not me. He understood why I yelled at him and pushed him away. Now imagine if I decided for some idiotic reason that it was unmanly to admit I had an unseen wound. And so when John or my wife or my son or my daughter came and tried to get close to me and hug me, I would yell at them and push them away and then blame them for my overreaction. It'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? And yet that is exactly what we do over and over again when we deny the signs and symptoms of a wounded heart.